I just watched the LeBron James post-game interview after the Lakers lost to the Heat last night. Miami defeated LA in Miami 112 to 198. It was the night after the Lakers beat the Magic 129 to 110. And I was also looking at this post that was posted by another channel, Dreamers Pro, which is a really good channel. You guys should go subscribe to them. He always has a great insight on sports topics, and I just find this channel very, very captivating. And he said something interesting because, and the quote from LeBron James, of course, was, "I want to win and give myself a chance to still compete for championships. Playing basketball at this level, just to be playing basketball, is not in my DNA. It's not, it's not in my DNA anymore." And of course, when I first saw that, and this was before I saw the post from Dreamers Pro, I saw that as a shot at the front office. And of course, we know what a lot of people were going to compare this LeBron James press conference to, even before looking at the comments on the video when I saw it on YouTube. I was already thinking, oh, they're going to compare this to Kobe Bryant's final years with the Lakers, and how, giving LeBron the excuse on how the Lakers wasted Kobe's final years, and they're doing the same thing with LeBron. It's such a tragedy, blah, 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 blah. We all know. And then I saw Dreamers Pro. I saw his post as well. And I'm going to read, sorry, I'm still a little under the weather. That's why you guys haven't seen me for a little bit. But I'm going to read his post as well, because I think he hit the nail right on the head with it. He said, "What gets me is LeBron feeling like he is entitled to winning. Like he more than anyone else deserves to be a title contender just because he is him. Not that he has to make his team a title contender." Then passively aggressively whining to media for people to give him sympathy. LeBron is no doubt a top 5, top 10 player of all time. But LeBron fans, you must know this. Other NBA fans find this type of behavior to be nauseating. It sounds whiny and like he is turning himself into a victim when he creates the mess he is in. Then told everyone to shut up and keep the same energy. And we remember that post from last year when they got Russell Westbrook, they had AD, they had Carmelo, they got Dwight back, and it was LeBron James, 5 Hall of Famers on one team. And LeBron tweeted something to the effect of, do I still have that? He said, everybody talking about my team and our personnel. I think he even spelled personal wrong. Our personnel ages is what he said. Ages. Just do me one thing. Keep that same energy when it all begins. Keep that same narrative energy or something like that when it all begins. And we know how that season ended. The Lakers finished that season 33-49 and didn't even make the play-in tournament. Had more different starting lineups that season than they had wins, I believe. And that's the excuse people give for why the Lakers failed that season. Like, oh, bro, like I've been getting it on Twitter. Oh, bro, that team was just a mess, man. They had all those starting lineups. It's so pathetic. It's so pathetic. But yeah, I remember that tweet when he tweeted that in August of 2021, somewhere around that time. The post goes on to say, LeBron needs to hold himself accountable for the mess he created. You have Hall of Famers on your roster. Figure it out. If you can't, then stop looking for sympathy in the media. He is the only one that has the excuse of, I have no help. Steph, KD, Kawhi, Giannis, everyone else has to figure it out, and they get no sympathy. Yet he needs help. This is the number one reason it makes it hard for other NBA fans to root for LeBron. This is it right here. And he's absolutely right. Dreamers Pro. He's absolutely right. This right here is like, I used to be, if you go look at my past videos, I was a LeBron James guy. I was a LeBron fan. I started becoming a fan when he came back to Cleveland for what he did and how he, got the team to the finals in his first year. They were like 19-20 his first year back, and they ended up, finishing with like 56 wins or something like that. So I was a fan of LeBron. I became a fan of his, but as the years went by, you just started to see the entitlement, the me, all about me, and you see how the media set him up for these easy questions for him to make these excuses. And like he said in the post, it just became nauseating. Like, we had to sit through and hear this every single time. LeBron James, the only guy that gets the excuse of, oh, he has no help. He has no help. Go back to 2007. He was a young 21, carried the team to the finals. He had no help. They win. I was on Twitter with some people other day under this Laker, basically a LeBron James, a LeBron James page. But they have the Laker, like they claim to be a Laker fans, but it's like a LeBron. They're so LeBron, pro LeBron, which and they posted, and someone posted on the page. He posted on the page. What do you say? It's such a shame that we were robbed from a LeBron James versus Kobe Bryant finals in 2009. And I'm like, and everybody under this post is giving LeBron James a pass. They somehow figured out a way, the LeBron fans, to fit Kobe in there to say, oh, he had a historically great, better series than Kobe Bryant in the conference finals. And I'm like, but Kobe won. Kobe won. We're talking about 2009 when Cleveland lost to Orlando, when Cleveland had the best record in the league, 66-16. Only when they get to they blow out a really bad Detroit team in the first round of the playoffs. Every game, every win Cleveland had was by double digits. Then they blow out a mediocre Atlanta Hawks team in the second round. Every win Cleveland got in that series, all four were by double digits. Then they get to Orlando and he loses, and all of a sudden, oh, he has no help. But he still had a historically great season. So I'm making these points talking about this under the Twitter thread, and them being who they are, these LeBron fans who can't face the original topic. They go back to 2007. Oh, let's talk about 2007 when Kobe was getting put out of the first round by the Phoenix Suns, and LeBron James, 21, carrying his team to the finals. Had nothing to do with the original subject. Nothing at all. And these are the type of things that they would result to. They would go down to. Talking about something that had nothing to do with the original subject. But anyway, back to the post. Like I said, absolutely right. Nobody gets the I have no help excuse. Look at the Golden State Warriors. No Steph, no Clay last night against Utah at home, and they still found a way to protect home court against a Utah Jazz team who are no doubt better than them right now at this juncture, even though Utah has fallen off. But Utah were like 4.5-point favorites to win this game in San Francisco. And Jordan Poole leading the way with 26 points. Jerome, 17 points. DiVincenzo, 19 points. They figured it out. They found a way to figure out how to win the game. The Sacramento Kings lost to the Denver Nuggets on their home court the other night. They led by 20 points, Sacramento did. And the Nuggets came all the way back to win. The Nuggets, who have the best record in the West right now so far, the Nuggets came back to win 113-106. Very next night, Sacramento gets them again. And this time, Sacramento falls down 19 points. And they came back to win the game. Malik Monk, who was a Laker last year, hit the game-winning free throw. Kings win 127-126. They figured it out. Why does LeBron James always get the excuse of no help when everyone else has to figure it out? No Devin Booker for the Suns. They are now in a position to where they have to figure it out. When will you start realizing that LeBron James just isn't that guy like that? And like he said in the post, LeBron James, I got him number 9 on my all-time list, but he's a top 10 all-time, top 5 in other people's lists. Greatest of all time for other people. I think that's laughable. But I've never seen a guy get so many excuses from people. the depths they have to reach down to give this guy to give this guy an excuse. But what I want y'all to do is just watch the Phoenix Suns as they go through this month without Devin Booker. Watch the Golden State Warriors. Watch what they do. We talking about, oh, he has no players. Is this really where we going? This is really where we going? Oh, he's wasting LeBron James's final years. As if he's not responsible for creating the mess that is in LA right now. It makes it so hard for me to be a Laker fan because of this type of stuff. Like I'm at the point where I just can't wait for LeBron to leave. That way all the LeBron James fans will leave right along with him. They can talk their trash like, oh, good luck being relevant now, Lakers. You don't have the king and all. You can talk all that trash, but the sooner you leave, that LeBron leaves, the healing process for me as a fan can start. Because I'm so over this guy being a Laker. Everyone else is figuring it out. The mess he started, he created. And these I'm not going to even say Laker fans like that. I'm going to say LeBron fans. These LeBron fans and maybe a little bit of Laker fans, but I doubt it's very many Laker fans. They seem to always think, they seem to study to think, oh, if you just get this trade and this trade, this will fix all of our problems. No, you have to know how to play the game as a team. You love to bring up the LeBron James stats. Oh, he has gone 7 straight games with 30 plus points. Yes, he's playing magnificent individual basketball. But just because you make a trade, that doesn't automatically solve your problems. Y'all said it would be cool when they got Westbrook, Melo, and Dwight back last year. And they didn't even make the little measly little play-in tournament. Can't you see that they play better when LeBron's not on the court? Lonnie Walker have one game where he doesn't make a field goal. All of a sudden, oh, they've done LeBron such a disservice in LA. They've done him such a disservice, which goes to, well, look, like, how do you really, tell me how you really feel about the 2020 championship then? Tell me how you really feel. They've done him such a disservice. This was Lonnie Walker's numbers tonight. And they hang their hats on every win. They let their emotions cloud their judgment. They win a game. Oh, okay, hopefully they can play like this every night. Then they lose. Oh, this is such a heartbreak. Oh, I can't believe Laker front office has put LeBron James and subjected him to this. Losing to Charlotte is somehow on the Lakers front office. Seems to think that they just make this trade, oh, this is just going to automatically fix everything right here if you just make this trade. The Golden State Warriors are successful and were successful because they know how to play basketball. They have guys that know how to play off the ball. Malik Monk, much better in Sacramento now. Look at THT. Having much more success. Look at what's my guy name out there in Denver who was in LA? KCP. His style of play, LeBron James, it just doesn't work. This is where he is in his career. Get the record and leave LA. Leave the Lakers. No, I can care less. Leave. I don't care how terrible the Lakers are after he leaves. I mean, they're terrible now. What am I saying? They're terrible now. They go and beat Orlando and then they play the Heat. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hang y'all hats like I told my brother. I'm like, bro, they're going to be in dog fights with teams like the Pistons. And sure enough, they were. They're 0-7 in the division. Who's in the division? Sacramento, way better than the Lakers. Phoenix, light years ahead of the Lakers. Clippers, light years ahead of the Lakers. Warriors, better than the Lakers. All these teams are better than the Lakers. How many games? It was just like last week when the Warriors were only one game in the win column up better than. Yeah, it was. The Warriors have won 3 straight now. No staff. Have the Lakers won 3 straight at any point this season? 14-21. Oklahoma City Thunder under Oklahoma City by a game. Not even in the play-in. And you want to talk about a roster? No. Tell LeBron to figure it out. Just because you trade, like, go get Zach LaVine. Or DeMar DeRozan. And what happens when they're still losing? If they're still losing, I won't say when, but if they're still losing, then what do we say? Accountability, man. Like, it's so sad to just watch this stuff unfold. That's why it's difficult to just watch the games, because it's a sad process to watch. Every single media session, some passive aggressive speaking. I don't want to be here just to be playing. I want to win. What did you do to put yourself and the organization in this situation? First, look in the mirror. That's what we've gotten away from just as a people in general. Always looking to just blame. What did I do for this situation to be what it is right now? Let me look in the mirror. Nah, that's accountability. Can't do that. Anyway, man, I'm just rambling on. Just frustrated by this stuff. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. I appreciate y'all for taking this time to hear me out, and we'll talk soon.